It's the day everyone's been waiting for. It's Youth Intake Day. Right. Before I go into that, we'll catch you up on what's happened as soon as that last episode in that PSG game in the Cup 9th round. 8-1 win in the league, against FC Montlouis. Hajam Villette scored 2, Mahdi scored 2, Shamal scored 2, and Madai got 1-0 win away from home against Dinan Lejon. Steve Shamal getting the goal in that one. 11th minute. Over to Ongliam Charente, a 5-0 win with Hajam. Murdy, one from the penalty spot, one from open play. Shamal and Villette. SCS Lokmin. I can't wait until we get promoted. It'll be a lot better pronounceable names, hopefully. Own goal and an 86th minute winner from Villette. Kind of a bit of a 3-match wobble. Did end up with a 0 draw against State Puttaveen away from home, not the best. 1-1 draw against US Avrance. Atonde getting the goal in that one to give us a 1-1 draw. Back to winning ways with US St. Malo with Atonde, Villette and Shamal getting 2. Olympics Samir, 2 goals and a 2-1 win. Manai and Punde back in the goal scoring form. And then the last one was a 0 draw against US Vanville. 7 games left for the season. We'll play 2 of them in today's episode, and then 2 of them Vendée Herbiers Foot and FC Montlouis in tomorrow's episode. Anyway, this is the league table. 6 points clear, 118 drawn, 3 lost, 2 scored for 65, only conceded 21 with a goal difference of 44. Pretty good. We should win the league as long as we don't completely bottle it. We do have an SD Lorient B team in today's episode, but let's have a look at that in use. Candidates. So we have 9 elite, 3 top, 3 good, 1 decent, and 0 poor. Gonna be honest, I've had a look through these already. Anyone that's not elite is kind of not getting the sign. Gerson Ramos is a 15-year-old from Cape Verde. Goalkeeper, 6'2" already, decent agility, handling, punch and reflexes. Let's say a decent goalkeeper. Probably good enough for the league we're going to play in already. Brian De Sima is an Argentinian centre-back. 11 aggression, 6 foot. Heading, marking, tackling decent. Passing's a little bit lacking. Leadership of 1, 5 off the ball. Not perfect, but a pretty good Argentinian. First Frenchie on the list is Patrice Tonardre. Another centre-back. Not too bad. 12 jumper reach. 6'2" at 15 is pretty impressive. 7 strength. We need a bit of time at the gym, but he is only 15. Another French, Benoit Boucher. 14 technique. 14 leadership. 11 leader. 11 teamwork. Good free kick taken as well. Not great. Jules Rudier, winger. Good dribbling, first touch, technique. Mental starts very good. Decent pace as well. 5 natural fitness. Probably not the best. 4 concentration. 5 work rate. Maybe not here nor there. He is driven personality though. William Charles, another French guy, central attacking midfielder. Good first touch, passing, tackling technique, determination, good. Decent. Not amazing, but got all the stats that you want. Another French, Quentin Brica, looks like a defensive midfielder. 12 tackling, 15 first touch, 12 technique, 18 bravery. Honestly, this is probably my favourite. 8 anticipation, maybe a little bit low. 7 off the ball, a little bit low. 5'9". Maybe needs couple of inches taller, but I like him a lot. Franco Abate, another Argentinian, right-sided, maybe a winger, 14 crosses and 16 passing, probably a winger, 20 determination and a driven personality, right-footed. I like him a lot. And then the last one is Freddie Tilley, 13 finishing, midfielder or striker, probably like a Xerxes type. His fickle personality, which isn't too great. Mental stats look decent, physical and technical, barring the finishing, first touch, passing and technique. I guess that's basically half of them. I should have top prospects as well. I think we might just sign them up anyway, just to have some depth, because our youth system has been a bit lacking, especially when Bordeaux closed them down. Dylan Bessie, French, decent, but just lacking technicals. Matteo Nord, same as well. 5 headings, no, I think 5'6". I don't think he's ever going to be part of the first team. I think we'll probably leave him to the side. And then Christian Nunez, same with him. So I think we'll sign the elite prospects and then Dylan Bessie. Also, I almost forgot, we have made some signings and sales. Mostly just free transfers. A lot of the players that just weren't getting any game time. Hijam is going to Havre at the end of the season. I think someone else in the first team as well. They're all been done before. So these are the ones we're on about. Bougre is off to Bravo for 11.5k. Dom Diop, I don't know a lot of these players. Probably none of them you'll even recognise. There's going to be a couple in the first team that will be going through on match day. We'll see. El Hajami is 34, so decided not to sign him up until contract. So he's going to FCC Rabat in Morocco. Grillo is going to Clermont-Foot in the league above. Decent centre back, but I think we can probably do better than him. Maybe that'll be a bad decision being left footed. A couple of other players. He's going to UAE. Was it Murdy we signed to a new contract? No. It was Manai we signed to a new contract. First of all, Manai was a guy we signed on a new contract leading for the league above, which kind of says a lot. He is 30 years old now, but signed a two-year contract. He'll be 32, so not the worst decision in the world. And then already signing, we signed on a free from Japan, Hinata Kida. Good Dubai playmaker, leading for the league above, decent for Ligue 1. So just a free transfer as well. It's costing a little bit on the high wage side, but for 2.8k a week and a free transfer for a guy that might even be good for Ligue 1 might be a good decision. So FC Lorient 2 in the first game of today's episode. Extra starts in goal. Hajam, Grillo, Cisse, Pune, Kida, Manai Bar, Shamal, Murdy, and Velez up front. Here you are then against FC Lorient. Oh, I forgot their name already. Anyway, it's a B team, so it should be winning this one. FC Lorient, I think, would show you a couple more episodes, but the fact that we've just been on a beating run, it's not the most entertaining type of content if we're just winning every single game. So maybe next season, if we're doing it a little bit worse, we might show you a couple more games per season. But I guess it's about the group and what we're doing that for. We might as well continue it. Mathieu Valette has the ball in the back of the net, but Miss Sams is running his offside. Alright, FC Lorient B team on the ball. We've been faltering a little bit from our form, but for a team that might be their B team, but they are quite low in the league, I guess being a B team is not exactly shameful. Shamal down the right side has a lot of men that's taken. Villette does get a save from the keeper. Calling in pain is a bit weird, but anyway, Yanis Murdy back in the team after his couple of weeks out injured. Puts us 1-0 up, 26 minutes in. Alright, Right, Poonday on the left on the side, just before half time. Not the most chances in this game. Kida out to Poonday. A couple of these players, even though they might be good, I think just their age, we might need to take them out. Manaya just hit the post there from just under no pressure whatsoever. Hitting the post is pretty unlucky from that one. Long ball up to Cisse. Not really going to get anything from that, unfortunately. Alright, Kida up to Manai. That's all I like from Kida. Just little passes. Like, I think it's Van der Vessen or something. Like, I forgot his name already. He's on the bench. I could check. Van der Beel. He was good, but he was more defensive. And what a ball. Really should have finished that. He was good, but just when we're beating teams so consistently, just that extra player just to play them passes to the middle, it's just an extra option that really has done us good since the January transfer window. Back to Kida, to Manai. I think it was definitely a good decision to lock down Manai. I don't know why I called him Lamai. He is in behind as well. And hits the post. Villette on the rebound. Got an open goal. Mathieu Villette with the goal on this one. We are looking at a couple of players. Problem is with this squad is everyone's around 30, 31, 32. Like Hajam's 34. Poonday's 32. I think Shamal's 30 as well. So I don't know how much we want to make our future around them. I guess we have the young players, but I'm kind of just keeping options open just to see who's out there in the summer transfer window, whether we actually get any budget, because we almost were in an administration. Whether that happens towards the end of the season, hopefully promotion might delay that and make some money. It's like Poonday's taking a knock. Decided to get rid of a load of players like you've seen. Just a lot of them on free transfers. They're not playing, but all of them have got contracts run out at the end of the season anyway. Everyone's pretty much on a 1-year deal. And I thought we might as well just save the money. Chemal saved onto the bar. Not too bad of a result. Just thought if they're off the wage budget, we've got a better chance of, firstly, not being in administration, and secondly, we have a bit more budget to potentially spend next season. And with the club already in debt, we don't exactly want to spend money we don't really have. Just spending money we don't really need to either. Kida over to Cisse. Cisse to Kida. Nice little professional football. Villette in behind. Keeper saves it with his foot. I mean, for a young keeper, has been decent, but that wasn't entirely convincing. Last couple of minutes in this way. This one, Poonday, down the left-hand side. His injury hasn't affected him too much. Doesn't look like he's going to be injured. Villette. Back to Cisse, to Grillo. We do spend a lot of time just with our centre-backs, which is not the best, but we'll take it. In behind for the Villette. He does get a lot of chances. Mathieu Villette gets our third. 84 minutes on the clock. They've had one shot on target all game. Looks like a pretty routine 3-0 win for us. Shamal out to a jam. It's been very good for us, but at 34 years old, and I think the quality of player that we need, he's been a good player for us, but I think we're going to have to be ruthless. Manai on around the side. Can we get a fourth to wrap it up? And Villette puts that one wide. There we are then. A 3-0 win against FC Lorient, second team. As you can see by the league table, they are just above the relegation zone, 1 point above 14th. So we are 6 points clear against US Avrons, who did win against FC Shirai, who are down on the bottom as well. Anyway, international break between today's episode, today's game and the next game, so let's get into that next one. There we are, another one, Maxime and Poonday, even though it's been very good for us. Just signed a pre-contract with Nishutal Kamax. Where are they from? Switzerland. Professional team. I guess, being 33, even though it's been so good for us, pretty similar to Jam. might as well get rid of him. I think, even though it's been good, I think there's better players out there. Big news just come in. The youth facilities have been sold. The decision has been made for the club to sell off the youth facilities in a bid to help the current financial situation. The board of directors only arrived at this decision after a great deal of discussion, relying on rented alternatives for the time being until the situation improves to inquire new facilities again. Not great. Our youth facilities are now below average. Here we are then. Forgot to even show the starting lineup. It's the same as the last game. The Stade Deschamps. I guess he's a bigger name in France than I thought he might be. Everyone Bayonnaise in this one. Playing a 4-2-2-2 or 4-2-4. Anyway, away from home in this one, that should be another routine win. Keep well down the first highlight. We are first in the table while they're 14th, so should be a good routine win on this one. In behind for Shamal. We have offered Villette, our striker, a new contract, £750 a week for a goal scorer who's perfect for the league above. So I think with our financial trouble, it's not the worst decision in the world. Cross corner over the far side up to Manai. Manai cross in, headed away. Not sure why we didn't quite get that. They're on the counter-attack now with De Lima. Got past one of the defenders. Can't get past Poundé though. Just absolutely solid. It's going to be a shame to miss Poundé and Al-Jazam on the right-hand side, but I think we might just need to make some ruthless decision in this third. Here is Al-Jazam cutting back. Another back heel, and Abu Bar. It's got quite a few of them, kind of long range shots from edge of the box. Scores another one here, just below 3 minutes, and we are 1-0 up. De Lima with Potty. De Lima again. Shamal does win it back though. Altamanai. Villette's kind of making a run, does make a run now. Villette got the ball, shot from distance. Decent turn, decent movement, but I guess the finishing wasn't quite as good. Out to Diga on the right-hand side. Poundé does want it back though. We're going to miss Poundé. He's going to be such a good player for whoever he plays for next. I forgot the team already. Out to Villette, to Murdy. He hasn't signed the contract yet with Villette, but I'm sure he will. In behind, and he scores again. Out to Villette. Coming back from being off a contract, has the ball in the left of the net, but it is offside. Out to Poundé on the left hand side. Bar. Poundé. Kida. Poundé. Kida again. Does go down. A little bit light. Out to Gert. Crossfield ball to De Lima. Has a little bit of space. Jam's not quite back. Has a shot. Hoostra is another one of those players we probably should be hooking up for next season. And Villette does a lot to do. If anyone can, he's got options to Manai. Villette's kind of trying to do it all by himself. Villette to Kida, and then out to Kida. I'm pretty sure that might be his first goal for the club. Kida with the goal. Number 10, 60 minutes in, 2-0. Out to Shamal. Corner. Shamal whips in. Cisse under it. Watches it over for the bar. Jan Comey in behind. Past Gert. Cross a little bit deeper than he probably intended. To De Lima on the left hand side. Hazam back, and Thibault Lapre gets one back for the home team. 35 minutes in, everyone being nice. Do get a goal back. Probably shouldn't have got such an easy header, but I guess we've still got time. They do get a corner now, just before half time. 5 minutes left. Latron has not really done much all game, and almost had a second, almost an equaliser. Bar wins it back. Bar to Murdy. Wingers haven't been quite as good. Ratings are a little bit lower. Villette's been good though. Murdy to Bar. Maybe we need a third goal just as an installation. Murdy's in behind. Crossing for Villette, shot. Decent save by the keeper. Pune doesn't quite get there, and they have another chance to attack. Maybe grab an equaliser before half time. Nice in possession. Out to Shamal. Corner from the right hand side. I mean, it's got many corner kicks. If I can't pronounce them. Villette, edge of the box. Shot just wide. Out to Delima. Hisham's got that one easily. Back to the goalkeeper, Hoekstra. Got plenty of options. Chooses as Hajam. Can't pronounce his name. It's been so good for us I can't pronounce his name. Villette turns, got plenty of space, can get a shot off. Decent save by the keeper, out for a corner. Manai from deep. Just pulling all the strings for Villette and goes back to Cisse. A little bit further than I would have expected. Grillo to Hajam. Some Shamal has been a little bit quiet. Does have an opportunity now though. Shamal takes on his mind, cross to Villette, and really should have been doing better with that one. That commentary at the bottom, Villette all really miss doing that. Really threw me off. 62 minutes on the clock, and they have another corner. CCOA edge of the box shot. Grillo blocks it. Another just melee in the box, and the Hoekstra makes a good save out for another corner. Full time in that one. 2-1 away win in an episode that's been very strange. We had our youth academy. Then we had our board sell our youth association. Now we're renting them. And another 2 routine wins. This one wasn't quite as routine. Took a little bit of pressure from everyone being nay, but our quality is shown through. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.